Tom MacNaughton is being recognized as an outstanding coach and mentor for the Adrian High School cross-country team.
He is filming today because I'm going to be recognized as a mentor because your parents wrote a nomination. And so, so what we're doing right now is he's supposed to be filming me coaching. So if you guys can pretend that you're being coached, that'll help a lot for the movie. All right?
Yes, sir, Coach.
So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. And Riley's got it perfect. Today's a great day to get better.
His team is considered one of the top programs in the state. His coaching accolades include 3-time cross-country Coach of the Year. In 2020, the Adrian High School boys team finishing 6th in the state in Division II. This was the highest the team had finished in over 50 years. Team member Aiden Smith was also named 2020 Runner of the Year in Lenawee County. This season, Adrian was ranked number 2 in Division II in the preseason, behind only Southeastern Conference White Division foe Chelsea. The girls' team recently won the SEC White Division meet. Winning is important for any team, but winning is not Tom's primary focus. Let us hear in his athletes' words what they see and feel about their coach.
Coach Tom is a great person, mentor, and I'm really blessed to have him in my life. Had him for 4 years for cross, and I'm just very thankful that we have had just such a good coach, and I'm really happy that he's getting this award.
Coach Tom is a great coach. We've went to states all 4 years I've been in cross country, and he gives us all the credit, but I can tell you that not a single one of the guys would put in the work they do without Coach Tom.
He's a super good coach. He always pushes us to be super positive. And he has a really good sense of humor, which he uses with me a lot. And he also he buys us chocolate milk pretty much every practice except for pre-meet. So we get chocolate milk to get our calories back up after practice, and he does that with his own money that he earns from coaching us. So I think that's super nice.
He's invited us over to his house to have spaghetti dinner, which is just this amazing feeling, this big table with all of us sitting at it as a team. It's really puts us all together.
Cross country is a really hard sport, and I think Coach Tom really makes it easy on us, and he motivates us to be more positive about everything, and he has a positive outlook on everything. He actually invited me to go to some of the practices before I ran, and I've stuck with it for, I think this is my 4th year now. And he's just really inspiring, and he's super nice to us, and we appreciate him so much for everything he does for us.
Coach Tom has done a really good job of making this team a family, and one that I'm really happy to be proud of.
He changed my life so much and made running what I love to do. He cares the world about his athletes, constantly checking to see how we are feeling mentally and physically, always wanting the best for us. He is always there to talk and help everyone with what they need. He is a great role model for us. He doesn't care so much about the winning aspect for the team, but cares for each individual on the team. He encourages us to be good people as well as pushes us in our schooling and all of our sports, not just the one he coaches. He teaches us great life lessons. He always finds a way to make not-so-fun things seem fun. He has been positive and encouraging throughout my cross-country career. He taught me to always give it my all and strive for the goals I thought were not attainable or realistic. He taught me there is so much more to sports than just the game. He showed me the many life lessons that can come out of them as well. Beyond teammates, Tom's coaching and mentoring has not gone unnoticed by others in his environment. Fellow runner extraordinaire and Adrian High School Principal Sam Skeels contributed this comment to Tom's nomination. Tom MacNaughton is an absolute treasure to our Maple community. Beyond being a legend of a running coach, his passion and gift of building relationships helps kids and adults become successful in life. The positive impact Tom has on so many today will impact many generations to come. Adrian High School Athletic Director Chad O'Brien shared his observations with these thoughts. Tom MacNaughton is the epitome of a coach. He is selfless and cares about producing both athletes and great people. His success with Adrian High School cross country is not a surprise to those who see his interaction with student athletes and his love of coaching. We are blessed to have Tom on our staff in the athletic department and look forward to many years with him shaping and guiding our student athletes. Besides being the Adrian High School cross-country coach since 2013, who is Tom MacNaughton? He is an avid runner with a lifetime goal of reaching 50,000 miles, and he's very close to reaching that goal. In 1970, he graduated from Adrian High School and was named an Outstanding Alumni in 2014 for his many community contributions. He graduated from Defiance College with a BS in Math Education. He was most notably director of the Lenawee County Department on Aging for 24 years and has held various community leadership positions in his retirement. He was also an adjunct faculty member at Siena Heights University as an instructor of Intro to Gerontology. He is married to Christine, and they reside in Adrian, where they are involved in numerous community fundraising efforts and events.
Congratulations, Coach Tom.
Congratulations, Coach Tom.
Congratulations, Coach Tom.
Congratulations, Coach Tom.
We love you, Coach Tom!
Selected one of Adrian Public Schools' outstanding teachers and mentors. Please come forward and accept your award.
Well, we were asked to speak for about 3 minutes, so I'm going to take the 2.5 minutes that Tracey left. I really came into coaching as selfish reasons. I've always wanted to be part of cross country. I retired from the Department on Aging when I was 61 years old, which is about 10 years ago. Ryan Bills was the coach, and I asked him if I could just be a helper. I had no idea that I'd eventually be the head coach. But things happened, and I need to give a big thank you to John Roberts for taking a chance on a guy who's 65 years old, starting off as head coach. I never ran cross country in high school and didn't run in college, so I am kind of unique in being a coach of cross country, but boy, is it going well. When I was the director of the Department on Aging, I was part of a committee that selected the Laura Haviland Award, and I know a couple of things about how these awards work. One is that it's as much a reflection of the nominators as it is of the recipient. And the nominators, in my case, we have these outstanding students who are on the cross-country team. Well, they have outstanding parents, and the parents are the ones that kind of made this happen. And it's not a coincidence that Jim Miller was a recipient last year as a mentor. Same runners, same parents who made it happen. And the other thing that happened with the Laura Haviland Award was sometimes we would realize that somebody's about ready to retire, so we would say, well, we better give them the award before they retire. I think this committee was saying, well, geez, at age 70, we better give it to him before he dies. Although I expect to be around for a while and expect to coach for a while. I want to talk a little bit about passion. I think that passion is reflected by it's kind of all you think about, and it's what keeps you awake at night, and it's all you talk about. And by that definition, that's what cross country is to me. It's all I think about, it's what keeps me awake at night, and it's all I talk about. So I have to really thank Christine, because basically from the beginning of June till the end of November, it's all I talk about is cross country. From November to the end of May, then it's only about 70% of what I talk about, but the other 30% is track. And not only does Christine tolerate that, but she also makes the annual pancake breakfast, the annual spaghetti dinner. She does all my typing for anything that's a handout for the kids. So really, thank you so much for putting up with all of this. I read Let Them Lead this past year, And Let Them Lead is a book written by the Ann Arbor Huron hockey coach, and how he turned a losing team into an outstanding one of the best teams in the state. And the idea was that you let the athletes have leadership responsibility, and that's what's happened with our group. We have, well, the people that were up on the screen, they're outstanding leaders, even though they're students in high school. And when you have outstanding students like that, you can let them lead. So when I come to practice now, I almost always give options. And what happens by doing that is I give the option. I mean, Ben Shefka is a great example. Last Monday, we were supposed to run 12 miles. So the options were 8 miles, 10 miles, or 12 miles. And Ben ran 15. But when you give the options, outstanding students will do more. And that's why this group is so successful. I wanted to give an example also of the type of mentor I am. We have a couple of 8th grade cross-country runners at Springbrook who are off the charts intelligent. One of them's Carter Fenner, sitting right here. The other one is Eddie Hendricks. And what I like to do with both of them is try to come up with brain teasers. So for Eddie, this is one of my favorite brain teasers, is I was told that Albert Einstein got in trouble in class, so his teacher, to kill time, wanted him to go outside and add the numbers 1 through 100. So she said, okay, you go out in the hall, you add the numbers 1 to 100, and when you get the total, come back and tell me. He said 5,050. And I love that one because it's 1 plus 100, 2 plus 99, 3 plus 98. So it's 50 combinations of 101. Well, Carter got it right away, which I was impressed by. But I later asked the same question of Eddie. And Eddie's response was, well, there's a formula for that. It's n squared plus 100, or n squared plus n divided by 2. And I said, well, n squared's already 10,000. So, and then he says, and? I said, well, and 100, so 10,100 divided by 2, 5,050. So, I'm the mentor. Eddie walked me through my math problem to explain to me how it worked. So that's the type of mentor I am, just so you know. This recognition to be a mentor is as meaningful as it gets for me. If I'm making a positive impact on our cross-country students, I couldn't ask for anything else. I really appreciate it. Thank you.